It's my pleasure, Dustin, to be able to talk about Mike Gesicki on this episode because I like to give you shit. You haven't even been in on Gesicki for probably a couple of years at this point, but it's the residue from years ago that I just like to call attention to for some reason. But Mike Gesicki, I called as my tight end bust for the year. He was going as tight end 12 in ADP, and I thought that that was exorbitant. And it turns out, dang it, I was right because he finishes the season as tight end 23 in points per game. His best outing was over the legitimate playoffs, which doesn't help you in the fantasy playoffs. Actually, that's not fair. He had like one game because he got a touchdown, maybe even 2 touchdowns. Ooh. So you had one game where you felt confident that it didn't matter because you sat him at that point already anyways. So tight end, it's bad. I'm not good at projecting tight ends. That's why this victory lap is so important to me. It's probably one of the only tight end takes I've gotten right in some time. So I'm off of him for next year as well. I don't know that that was ever really a question for me. Do you have any hope for him going forward?
Not if he remains on the Dolphins. I do believe he's a free agent after this year. I don't think Miami picked up his 5th-year option. So depending on the landing spot, if he does go somewhere else that maybe might be a little bit more tight end friendly in the offense. Yeah, but I mean, thinking he's going to be like that top 5 tight end like we all thought when he came into the league because he was this big hybrid, basically a wide receiver, splits out wide all the time. Yeah, we haven't seen that. And I don't know that at this point in his career that it will happen. Not saying it couldn't. It definitely could. Chances are very, very slim. So depending on, like I said, if he goes to a different team, would I be on him if I was like, say, doing a platoon of tight ends late in the draft and just totally punted the position? Mm-hmm. I might take a flyer on him at that point. Again, depending on landing spot, but otherwise, especially if he stays in Miami, I'm totally off on him. They just don't funnel targets to the tight end in that offense.
What if he goes to my preferred destination for fantasy, which is the Giants? What if he ends up on the Giants? Do you have any interest in him particularly in that scenario?
Sure.
Yeah. A little bit more than with the Dolphins, at least.
Yeah. But I don't think that'll happen because they have Bellinger, who had a very strong rookie season. So I don't necessarily see that happening, Jake. I'm sorry, but
it's fair.
But yeah, I think anywhere right now would be an upgrade over Miami because, like I said, they just don't target the tight end in that offense. Why would you when you have Tyreek and Waddle? Let's be honest.
There you go. That's exactly right. It's not like it's malpractice for them not to target Mike Gesicki. It makes too much sense.